So, wait, you're saying that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx and that's how Jamie Foxx got sick?
Jamie Foxx reported this man to the FBI because of this. Facts.
Wow. Okay, and how did you hear about this? If you can tell me, or if you can't, that's all good. But you know what I'm saying, like, well, you know, people are they're gonna want to know, you know what I'm saying, how this happened, or you know what I'm saying, what's the backstory to this?
Well, by the time this drop, this is gonna be in the stratosphere. It's gonna be in the ether by the time this drop. You can probably look it up right now, but by the time this interview drop, this is gonna be out in the ether for sure. These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times. Why am I testing positive for cyanide? You feel me? Why do I had pneumonia 3 times? So people like, man, why he breathe like that? Because I only got one lung. And then I had a car crash. I got one nostril permanently blocked. And I done had pneumonia 3 times. Somebody been trying to poison me. My brother got poisoned with me. The little lady I was bodyguarding, she got poisoned. Like, somebody is carrying on these antics. These is facts.
Is there any idea why Diddy would want to poison Jamie Foxx?
You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself. It's ways in this industry people go about doing things. Just know I tested positive for cyanide 3 times after drinking some bottles in the club. Once you get hit with the cyanide, it turns into pneumonia. I had it 3 times. So, fact.
So I just want to make sure we're talking about what was it, a year or 2 ago or so, when Jamie Foxx got real sick and everybody said he had a stroke.
Yes.
We're talking about that, or we're talking about something different?
I'm talking about that.
Okay. Now, and you said that you've been, victim of having your, liquor poisoned. Like, what do you think that you did that made them want to poison you?
Bro, I didn't. If you ask anybody about me, they're gonna tell you I'm known for blowing the spot up. So, like, I've had altercations with people around him for doing strange things to people that I'm close with, and they do little sneaky stuff like that. You feel me? So, I was kind of careful about some of the things I said, but now that I know that certain people off the street, the money is dried up, so now it's time to play ball.
Okay, now, some of the news that really just broke was the lawyer who's representing 120 victims against Diddy says major celebrities have started to pay victims to avoid being named in their involvement in Diddy's lawsuit and Diddy's legal issues.
So you say they claiming to be victims?
The 120 victims that the lawyer is representing, some of the people who are being accused of victimizing them.
What's good, y'all? This OB Media. The big homie goes crazy, and he said that Diddy allegedly poisoned Jamie Foxx. He was trying to silence him. Man, this is just some crazy shit, man. Diddy was always up to some sneaky shit. He be drugging people, taking advantage of guys. He be doing all type of shit that he not supposed to be doing because he want to take advantage of people. He like when he can intimidate people so that they don't speak about him. But Sean Combs, brother love, show some love. I don't see you getting out soon, man. I believe that you're gonna get more charges. More charges is coming for the dealer, man. But it is what it is, man. You need to watch a full video. Let's get it.
Have already started to pay for their involvement because they want to pay now. They don't want it to be like Diddy and Cassie where, Diddy could have avoided all this by just paying Cassie the $30 million, and we would have never knew nothing. But Diddy didn't want to pay. It came public, so now all these celebrities, they're paying before it goes public.
Yeah, but it's Epstein all over again, bro. Like, he has been used to getting away with so much illicit activity. So once certain things came about, you're not finna pay somebody $30 million. Once the video came out, like we talked about previously, once the video came out, him putting hands and feet on her, but on the gas, now you got to try to do damage control. And his friends in higher positions started to step down. So once they stepping down now, all hell about to break loose. When Homeland Security come for you, you better be on your P's and Q's.
Being around all this, Diddy and everything, was there ever any time where you like seeing anybody scared, or you kind of didn't know what was going on with somebody and you kind of wondered, like, damn, man, like, this should look out of place right here, but I can't quite, put my finger on it?
Several times have I been privy to knowledge of things that was out of place. A lot of little ladies with modeling contracts that came and paid me money to try to keep them safe from him, his sons, etc., etc. You feel me? So, like, I done had altercations with people about this, and when I first started talking about it, people told me I was a hater. People said I was clout chasing, but they all apologized to me now, though. So it's definitely been a lot of things taking place. You feel me? It's the dark side, bro. I had to be a evil person at times to keep myself and people I care about safe from these type of people.
Well, a lot of CEOs have stepped down. It seemed like right after Diddy was arrested, I think I got a list of like 20 or 30 CEOs all stepped down.
You think that's a coincidence?
Well, I don't think that's a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence. We got the head of Sony Music, Randy Goodman, has stepped down. CEO of Warner, Kaz Kobayashi, has stepped down. CEO of 300 Entertainment, Kevin Liles, has stepped down. CEO of Nike, John Donahue, have stepped down. They all stepped down the same week he got indicted. We seen this same type of activity happen when Epstein got locked up. Diddy trying to change his jail simply because where he at right now, you can get suicided easily. So don't be shocked if this guy ends up dead. So you heard it here first.
A lot of people think he's going to snitch to try to get out of this, because that's pretty much looking like it might be his only way to get out of this situation, at least, without doing a life sentence.
Well, when have we ever seen the details of a federal indictment be sealed? They got the details sealed on the indictment. Have we ever seen this? So what does that mean? There are people on that indictment that, if it comes out, a lot of things can get crazy. Like, I didn't just up my catastrophic life insurance policy because, I know what's coming after this. So, I see people like Jaguar Wright, people like that, and other little people. I've been at war with these people for years. Me and the guys, the Gulas, the clique members, we've been at war with these people for years. So, like, I hope other people know what's coming next, because it's not just going to end here. So, like, I'm really in war mode right now, bro. So it's about to get dark. So everybody who coming out, I hope y'all know what's coming next. So you better be on your P's and Q's.
Okay, now you mentioned Diddy not, possibly not making out of this alive.
How can he? If Epstein couldn't make it out alive, how can this dude make it out alive?
Don't you think they're going to be a little bit more careful with Diddy based on what happened to Epstein?
What happened? What was the fallout of Epstein dying? None of the names came out.
None of the names came out. And so far, none of the names with Diddy have came out.
It's the same thing.
So you don't think there's any chance that Diddy will snitch? Or have a backup plan to keep himself alive?
It's very hard to have a backup plan to keep yourself alive when you are locked up in federal lockup. It's very hard.
Not getting any bail was pretty rough.
No bail. You a billionaire?
Well, one of the things I just seen today on the internet, man, Reggie Wright Jr., former head of security over at Death Row, says that he believes the reason why the feds made a big deal about the baby oil is because the baby oil is actually laced with something.
I've been hearing about this. So here's the thing. Liquid GHB, it takes a very small amount to incapacitate a human being to the point where they are in a comatose state. So if you have a method to... It was also mentioned that, they had a way that they was taking liquid cocaine because it metabolizes in your body different if it's ingested a certain way. So this is probably why some of the details to the indictment are sealed. This is also why the person at Costco came out and said, hey, he didn't buy that from us. He didn't get all of that baby oil from us. Because if it's coming tainted, 1,000 bottles of baby oil and it's laced with GHB, it's a life sentence. The indictment is sealed. A federal indictment, which should be public record, is sealed. Have you ever saw that?
Well, I've never really paid close attention to it, so I wouldn't be... my opinion wouldn't really be credible.
Understood.
But at some point, he's going to have to die. I'm saying, plus it doesn't seem like Diddy seemed like a fighter. Like, he had a chance to get on his plane and take off before all this happened. Like, as soon as that Cassidy lawsuit hit, got on the plane, got out of the country, and did like Russell Simmons and never come back. But he chose to stay and fight.
Because for years, he's had powerful people protecting him. If they all stepping down, then the mayor of New York gets indicted. So if all these people stepping down, getting indicted, your security blanket is gone. Then he changed his legal representation. $58 million bail package, they denied it.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Well, they're also saying this has a lot to do with Diddy suing a liquor company.
That's what set all of this off. He thought he was bigger than the program. That's what set all of this off. He thought he was bigger than the program. He went after people a lot more powerful than him. We're talking about companies who got 4 or 5 billionaires on the board of directors for these companies. They not on stage busting dance moves, man. These people you never ever see. They don't want to be seen. So if the risk of them getting revealed at any point in time is going to come up, bro, you the small fry, bro. The person who owned the network you own, when he sold Revolt TV, everybody should have known right there. Should have known right there. It's going down, bro. It's lit right now. Phone now. On the guys it is.
He sold Revolt, and we still don't even know who bought Revolt.
They real slippery, man. They real slippery. They pass the companies off to holding companies owned by their friends and stuff like that. This is common knowledge, man. I've seen these things over and over and over.
I believe there's been, this accusation that I've seen where people were talking about they seen Trey Songz sitting on Diddy's lap. I believe you knew Trey Songz, or
so I've seen some stills of some videos that are for sale, and there's some real popular streamers coming out saying that they seen Trey Songz sitting on Diddy's lap making out in a room. They invited him to join. He declined it. Because when you get to these parties, bro, they collect everybody's phone. It don't matter who you are. That phone is getting collected. So at this point now, it's just your word against theirs. But once you get hit with a raid, things start to float around, bro. Because everybody got... It's America, bro. People trying to profit. So, I seen some stills of a video that looked like those two guys engaged in some lascivious activity. I seen that. I can't say I seen the actual live video, but I seen some stills that look like them. Like I always told people, them celebrity parties is Zesselmania, man. Zesselmania. It's a Royal Rumble in there. All dudes grabbing each other and grinding after a while. They want to watch the females bang other dudes. They don't really want to touch them like that. Which led to me getting my head bust. That's why I got this line on my forehead. I'm not going for that. Like, hold on. I'm bodyguarding her in here. With y'all propositioning her not finna work. So yeah, I done kicked a lot of ass, hurt a lot of people. So ain't nobody making this up, bro. They not making it up. It's going down right now. These boys, the Zest monsters, got an army out here, man. Cause there's more of them than it is us. So, and people used to get mad at me because I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. I'm like, bro, you don't even know what you asking for, player. You don't even know what you asking for. That's why you gotta sip your Kool-Aid. You sip your Kool-Aid, it'll keep you away from this nonsense.
one person who's been speaking out about Diddy for quite a long time, and that's Jaguar Wright. What's your thoughts on Jaguar Wright and everything that she got going on?
You ever heard the term that there's no worse vengeance than a woman jaded?
Yes, I have. Yep.
Jaguar Wright then wrote songs for Al Green, man. She then wrote songs for some of the biggest stars that exist. But since she wasn't partaking in some of the nonsense, a lot of hit records got taken from her and given to other people. She didn't get song credits or her publishing and royalties for that. So she out for a vengeance, bro. And she not no lady you can just run over, bro. She ascended up with you. I just seen her outside of the event. They wouldn't let her in. She's sending it up with men, fearless. So I'm not shocked. You feel me? I know I can't verify everything she be saying, but bro, she done wrote songs. She got song credits for writing for Al Green.
Take me through them not wanting to let her in the club.
She showed up to a place. Some of the people in there was loyal to some of the people she was speaking out about. They wouldn't let her in. And she wasn't going for that. She started setting it up. She started bugging up on the guys. They had to call the police on old girl. Oh, bro. Jaguar Wright get wild, bro. And if something happened to her, I just want to tell Jaguar Wright, be careful
Man, this interview is interesting, man. Big homie goes in on Diddy. All of the bullshit that he was doing, but that Cassie lawsuit, that was the floodgate. That opened all of the opportunities for all of the people to file a lawsuit and give them the courage. Because Diddy is a very dangerous man. A lot of people is scared to come out and talk about this type of people. They can get you killed. Because allegedly, they said that Diddy got a lot of people killed. They said that he got Tupac killed, Biggie Smalls. He been doing this shit for a long time. So a lot of people are afraid of Diddy because he's a very powerful, influential hip-hop mogul. So a lot of people is scared to talk about him. But when Jagger Wright came out and talking about Diddy and Jay-Z, a lot of people titled her crazy. A lot of people were saying that something is wrong with this lady. She's obsessed with talking about this type of people. But when Diddy go against that liquor company, that is where everything come crashing down. He was losing money like crazy. Lawsuit be coming out, all type of allegation. They said that Trey Songz was sitting on Diddy's lap. Man, some crazy shit came out. And they said that Diddy is trying to silence Jamie Foxx because the FBI was trying to find out what he know about the Diddy parties and all of the Diddy tapes, because a lot of celebrities are involved. So a lot of people did not expect that Diddy would ever go to jail because he was so powerful. A lot of people never thought that this day would come. But the Zest Monster is in jail for doing all of the wrong that he did in this industry. Why would you got 1,000 bottles of baby oil and all of it is laced with cocaine? What was Diddy planning to do? This ninja was really out of control. He was hooked on drugs. He was kidnapping people, blowing up cars allegedly. He was really getting out of control, and we needed to humble him. He thought that he could get away with anything and just think that everything would be okay. Now Diddy hair is getting gray. He's stressed out since he went to jail, man. He can't get freaky. And Diddy's announcing when he get out of jail, he's gonna keep a big welcome home party. And all of the celebrities are invited. Ain't nothing like a Diddy party. But once you go to Diddy party, you have to say no to Diddy. You can't give him no consent because he's always up to that timing. So when people are saying that Jamie Foxx got poisoned, I believe that Diddy was trying to take advantage of him. He was always up to nothing but nothing good. He's always up to some freaky timing, man. But the Diddler's in jail. Let's see what is gonna happen with all of this shit that is going on, because shit is getting crazy and more lawsuits are coming out. I don't know what is gonna come of this shit, but Diddy is gonna get some more time in jail sooner or later. But it is what it is, man. It's OB Media. Have a blessed day.
The reason Diddy is cooked is because Diddy put Ezra Dantor on his back. And it ain't enough people talking about this for me. But that's because most of y'all don't know who Ezra Dantor is. Ezra Dantor. Let me tell you about it. Dantor is a voodoo spirit. A Loa. Very high ranking. Very vicious. This is who took down the French. This one spirit took down the French with the Haitians against the French. Dantor did all that. And that is who riding Diddy right now. Diddy is over. Even if Diddy got out, I'm trying to tell y'all. That man mindset, his whole spirit, I feel like she got that man spirit. Nobody's talking about it. Even the spiritualists. It ain't enough spiritualists talking about this. Diddy put Ezra Dantor on his back. And this ain't just any spirit. This one of the ones you don't just play with. This one of them ones. Do you hear me? He had to not read nothing. Somebody must have told him, no, this is gonna protect you right here, man. This is gonna protect you. Somebody must have told him that with zero to no knowledge, he went and laid his ass on his stomach and got the most vicious voodoo spirit that protects women and children. By all means, I'm talking about will take your head off your motherfucking neck. One of her forms, she shows up with blood coming out of her mouth, blood coming out of her eyes. She's not a game. I just don't understand that situation. And nobody's talking about it because people don't understand what's happening. Diddy is going down finally, not because of what he's done, but because of what he's done. Yeah.